Welcome to the Security Scoop podcast, one of the Gallagher Security series of Security in Focus webinars, YouTube videos and podcasts, where we aim to inform and empower our installers and customer communities to achieve the best security solutions to protect what matters most. My name is Steve Bell, CTO at Gallagher Security, and in this bi-monthly Security Scoop podcast series, I'll be talking to guests about significant updates in security technology or unique solutions to protect people. In this Scoop podcast, I'm talking to our Customer Research Manager about a survey we have sent out to our user community. Pascale, first could you please tell us about yourself and your role?
Yes, thanks Steve. Good to be on. I'm Pascale. I've worked at Gallagher for almost 6 years now in the security division. I started off in the product management team and in the past 2 years have moved into a research role. So my role now is at the customer research manager on the security side, and the main aim of this role currently is to drive customer centricity through the research activities we undertake, data collation and the distilling of insights through the security organisation.
The purpose for this podcast is that recently you have worked with our marketing team to release a survey, and the survey is called the Gallagher Security Industry Trends Report. Can you tell us, first of all, why we're doing the survey and what we're trying to achieve from it?
The goal of this survey is to validate the direction that the security industry is going. We have looked into a number of different industry reports recently to get a bit of background on the trends that the security industry is heading, and this research is really to gain an understanding with the customers, the channel partners, the consultants we work with, and then also in the wider security industry to validate the findings that we currently have and bring a more close to home set of insight into our organisation.
So Pascale, what are some of the trends that we're keen to find out about from the survey?
Yeah, so one is the move to the cloud and how organisations see themselves being hybrid in the future versus fully cloud versus always remain on-premise, but also ensuring that we don't leave anyone behind. The next trend that's been a major for the past couple of years is the importance of integrations, and through this research we're really keen to understand which integrations are the most important to the sites and organisations we work with, and which integrations sites believe need to be prioritised for implementation in the future as well.
So that would be things like their video system integration?
Yes, yeah. Video systems, identity management, yeah. The next one is around the technologies and what technologies organisations are likely to invest in over the coming year. Now that again can be technologies such as the video systems, the cybersecurity, perimeter protection, intrusion detection, facial recognition, biometrics, and really getting a good grasp from our perspective on what customers are going to be prioritising in, and whether that changes depending on the vertical we're talking to, the country that they reside in, or the size of the site. So that will be really interesting data to kind of get and report on as well. That will be made public.
Okay, so the survey's got multiple sections in it, so maybe we'll just step through the survey and talk about some of the interesting points around the various sections of it. This one starts with a section where we profile people.
At the beginning of the survey, we provide the ability for us to segment the results based on the different verticals, the different industries, the different sizes of sites, the different people that are answering, so that we can really drill down onto what's important to different groups of peoples and different areas to different size sites and so on.
So now the first section is called Organisation Current and Future State.
For this section, it's really about understanding the current state of organisations, what they're prioritising at the moment and what they have prioritised over the past year, versus how that's going to change over the coming year, the coming 3 to 5 years, in regards to the overall organisational priorities and strategies, and then how the security priorities and strategies fit into that piece as well.
See that there's a few questions about COVID-19 and the effect on businesses there. It would be great to hear what comes through on that.
Definitely.
You mentioned sustainability, so what are we expecting to see there?
There's a big trend around sustainability in a lot of organisations at the moment, and I guess after the pandemic it's really brought more importance around that and how we keep our offices and organisational operations operating in a sustainable manner. So we're really just wanting to understand in that space whether the organisations that we work with are currently prioritising any sustainability practices.
The next section you've got in there is about organisational challenges. At the moment, with the world economy, it's in tough times for a lot of companies. Potentially there might be challenges on having any budget to spend on improving their security. So I guess we're looking for some feedback from the survey respondents as to what their businesses may be doing in those areas.
Just trying to understand how people believe their business security funding may be impacted as a result of the current economic situation.
There's a question around key decision makers, and I guess there have been changes around who's actually got the decision as to what's going to happen with security products.
We've been talking with our sales teams, and one of the topics they've brought up to us over the past couple of years is convergence of different internal teams that are involved in the decision-making process, going from talking to just a security team to making sure that the broader departments within the business are involved.
The next section you've got on there is about security system importance, and I notice there's a huge list of features and different items in there, and you're asking people to rate them high to low to understand the importance they are to their business or their function. So that's an interesting list. What are we aiming to get out of that?
Really, it's setting ourselves up to have like a baseline of, out of all the organisations that complete this survey, understanding which aspects of a security system are perceived to be the most important to their organisation. And that baseline will set us up to, as we keep conducting this research in years to come, understanding the trends and how those different technologies, or the importance of those different technologies, change over time.
And I guess when we issue the report to everybody that's done this and industry in general, there might be some really good insights for them and make it well worthwhile for them to participate.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully we, as you say, we can provide some value back to them in that area and understanding what organisations in similar verticals or of similar sizes are prioritising, and maybe start a little bit of thought as to how they might be able to implement those technologies as well to serve similar use cases.
So at Gallagher, we really have focused a lot on trying to have the best possible cybersecurity protection. There's a section in there about cybersecurity. What sort of information are we looking to come back from our respondents?
Really, we're just wanting to understand what kind of capabilities organisations are prioritising around cybersecurity and whether they have any plans to implement any new cybersecurity capabilities in the year ahead. We have like a free text part within the survey where they can drop in the different standards or compliances that they're looking to implement within their organisation. So I guess it's just giving us like a broader understanding of where organisations are focusing their efforts in that particular space.
The cost of ransomware attacks and other sorts of attacks is huge and can really have a huge impact on businesses. So it'd be great to hear if the board of any company has actually put a very strong focus on cybersecurity.
And I guess as well, the other part of this is really trying to understand for organisations wanting to deploy a new security system, what kind of compliance standards and cybersecurity regulations are they looking into for those security systems to meet in order for them to feel like that system is safe to implement on their site.
And then there's a section all about where the application runs. Is it going to run on a server on premise? Is it going to run in the cloud?
I guess here is really trying to understand that split of those organisations that see themselves being hybrid in the future versus fully cloud versus always remain on premise. So it will be interesting to see the results in that area, but also acknowledging that we're never going to leave anyone behind. It's just extremely valuable information to have in the future to kind of understand how we serve the customer's direction in that space.
We're seeing quite a few of our customers want to gather transactional data from their system, that being event data and who has gone where and what they've done and what their privileges and things are, and feed that into a data warehouse along with the other data that may come from their network system or anywhere else in the business. And from that, they can do a whole lot of analytics and look at ways to improve their business. So we've got a section on data analysis.
Yeah, so what we're really trying to find out is the different systems that organisations are currently using to collect, interpret and report on that data, whether they currently have any gaps in the data that they're reporting on, and I guess as well the kind of questions that they're asking and want to have answered by that data.
Cool. By far, the trendiest topic out there at the moment is AI. What are our questions around AI?
We just have one really simple question around AI. I couldn't leave that one out. So we asked a question around the impact the organisations believe AI will have on their organisations and what AI application they were most excited about.
So, Pascale, how do people get a link to actually fill in the survey?
There'll be a link attached in the description of this podcast recording. So if you just click on that, it will take you to a Microsoft form. It will only take 5 minutes to complete. So we will 100% value every response that we get in this area and go towards us being able to provide some great insights in each of these areas.
Right, and the survey is anonymous,
yes.
I take it, but there is an option to go in a draw to win something.
If you leave us your contact details, there is an option for you to win an hour with one of our C-suite. So that includes Steve, the Chief Technology Officer, Meredith, the Chief Product Officer, Andrew, our Chief Architect, and Evan, our Chief Marketing Officer. So some very smart people that you can ask a lot of questions.
Thank you, Pascale, for joining me on the Scoop podcast. If you have not been sent a link to the survey or you have not got around to completing the survey, it would be awesome if you could use the link on our podcast page to launch the survey. We look forward to sharing the results of the survey with everybody. The next Scoop podcast will be released in September. I'll be talking to some of our team who can explain some exciting new capability that we're adding to our T-Series readers.